Dalton did win women's longest putt. They announced it. Dalton Songstead, and they have it on the website.
I got food poisoning in the middle of an 8-hour flight. Ken went to Europe 10 years ago, and he came back, and he never caught back up.
You lose track of everything.
Ev, the comments did appreciate your mother. They spoke very highly of her.
It's good to hear.
We built our website, CboysTV.com, on Shopify. It's been a game changer for us. Updating products, changing the look, tracking sales, and even selling around the world. It is all simple with Shopify. I promise you guys, Shopify is the answer to fewer abandoned carts and more. So stop waiting. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at Shopify.com/wideopen. That's Shopify.com/wideopen. Shopify.com/wideopen. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this week's podcast because I am so freaking excited for football season and for betting on Prize Picks. We have to wait all the way until next Monday night to watch Minnesota play, but football season is here. So download the app today and use code WIDEOPEN to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code WIDEOPEN to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Thank you so much to Prize Picks for sponsoring this week's podcast.
Let's get a little everyone make sure you match it perfectly.
Very good.
Oh, okay.
And we're back.
And I'm awake.
Now we're rolling.
We are so back. I'm back. Feels good to be back.
Yeah, you're in a third. You're not in a third world country. You're in a different country.
I was not. It was not a third world.
Far from a third world country.
I got into a couple situations that it felt like a third world country, which I'll get into. I've been refraining from telling you guys how it went. It was like the best vacation I've ever been on and the worst vacation I've ever been on.
Really?
Yeah, it was peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys on that one.
Well, I'm glad you were. It was nice because Grandpa Ron told everyone at the golf tournament that you were in Kuwait. And I corrected. I said, well, there's a big difference, I think, from Croatia and Kuwait, Grandpa. But yeah, they were like, Ben's in Kuwait.
I was not in Kuwait.
He was in Croatia.
Everyone I told that I was going to Croatia was very concerned.
Really?
I don't know why they thought Croatia was like a war-torn country, but everyone I said, yeah, I'm going to Croatia, they were immediately like, are you sure that's a good place to be going?
I mean, you say you're going on a European vacation. You know, you think Italy, France, Spain. I typically don't think a lot of those Eastern European countries.
Isn't Croatia like one of the most beautiful places in the world and where Matej Rimak is from, who founded Rimak and currently is the CEO of Bugatti?
He is from Croatia, yeah.
So tell us why Croatia. I mean, some people were probably like, never even heard of it.
I had never thought of Croatia or really heard of Croatia besides for the fact that Matej was from Croatia, but I didn't know anything about it. But yeah, I basically was there with my fiance's family. As soon as I proposed, then I was invited with on family vacations. And so Croatia is on the Adriatic Sea. It's basically the entire coast of it is surrounded by or like butted up with islands on it, right? So we were on this boat that started at the bottom of it, and it was like a 7-day boat tour from island to island, and you just basically made your way up the sea, which was awesome. And I've said many times on this podcast that I am not, one, an ocean guy.
You hate the ocean.
Not an ocean guy. And two, not a swimmer.
You're bad at it.
Bad at swimming. And so hearing that we were going on a boat cruise, I was pretty concerned about the fact of swimming.
Understandable.
Yeah, her family loves swimming. And I was like, I hate swimming.
Sinks like a rock.
Yeah, not good. Just doesn't work for me. And so on the second day of the trip, right, people are swimming. They're looking at me like, what's this guy doing
You
here?
didn't get in until the second day?
I did. I got in on the first day lightly just to feel out the water. The second day, people started talking. There was rumors floating around the boat, like, what's going on with this guy?
This is the bluest water we've ever seen.
Some blue-ass water, yeah, I will say that. It was some blue-ass water, right? So people started questioning what was wrong with me. Can he not swim? Is he afraid of fish?
Yes.
Yeah, many problems, right? So I had to prove myself that I could swim, although I'm not good at it. Started swimming. Well, I realized why I don't like swimming, and that's a problem that I've had since I was a little kid. And that's I get water in my ear.
Oh yeah, classic.
And I get ear infections or like swimmer's ear, you could call it.
And
I have
nose.
And my nose.
Top it off.
And I have a very bad time. I've had it since I was a little kid, right? And so I get out of the water after swimming to prove myself, right, to the family that I could swim, although it was a bad sight. Thankfully, saltwater, you float a lot better. Figure that out.
I didn't realize you were this bad at swimming.
I just don't enjoy it, Ryan. So I get out of the water and I start shaking my head. I'm like, ooh.
Uh-oh.
This isn't good.
This isn't good. Start shaking my head a little bit more. I'm like, oh, this shit ain't coming out. So I have a trick to this that you put rubbing alcohol in your ear. I did this to your ear when we were in Lake Powell, right?
Yep, hydrogen peroxide used on me, but it worked. Works the same.
Thankfully, it did work the same. So we were like going from like town to town, and we hop off the boat. I still got water in my ear. I'm like looking for the first spot to find rubbing alcohol. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, these little towns are just like, they're just pretty much straight touristy little towns, but not the best healthcare systems.
Okay.
So
A little third world.
Yeah, a little third world-esque. So I find this pharmacy. I get some rubbing alcohol. I'm laying in town center, and I have Greta pouring it in. Stand up. I'm like, now the rubbing alcohol is stuck in my ear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm like, and it just got worse. And I'm like shaking. I'm jumping up on one foot, trying to get it out. Being the absolute idiot that I am, I thought, well, maybe I could like get the water loose with a Q-tip, and hopefully that'll make it come out.
Pack it in there tight.
So I start feeling around, feeling it a little bit, and it just goes.
Oh,
now I can't hear anything out of my ear.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, I just went from bad to worse right now. And so I immediately look at Greta, and I'm like, I just packed something in my ear worse. I'm so fucked right now.
He's like, this is my life, dude.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to mind, I was like, this is how Evan feels. I was like, and then I was reflecting back to how did Evan lose his hearing in his right ear? And I was like, oh, he got a bad ear infection and it just never came back. So now I'm starting to panic, right? I'm like, I got water in my ear. I got rubbing alcohol in my ear, and now something else in my ear that's not letting any of it come out, right? And so I'm walking around this like tourist little town, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
jumping up and down.
I'm jumping up and down. I go back to the pharmacy. I buy like this earwax spray, and the lady's like barely speaks English, and she's like, "What? Why are you looking for this?" And I'm like, "I packed something in my ear with a Q-tip," and she was like, "You used a Q-tip?" And I was like, "Why do they sell them then? What else are Q-tips for?" And so anyway, I go back to the boat, and I'm like kind of panicking at this point. I'm like, this is why I don't swim. I'm about to lose my hearing in my ear if I don't resolve this issue. And so I go to bed that night hoping that I'd wake up and it would like kind of dissolve and get better. Didn't. Woke up in the middle of the night. It was still bad. I'm like starting to panic at this point. I'm like looking up like closest ERs to me. I'm in the ocean. Doesn't work. And so we get to the next town the next morning. And I'm just like, yo, I got to go to the ER. Well, they don't really have ERs in Croatia.
I wonder if a candle would have helped you. Have you ever used one?
I had a candle.
And that didn't work.
I remember I was like, oh, that's going to be so sick. It like sucks the earwax or...
I don't know if it would suck the
doesn't.
earwax, but it does have some suction to it, which maybe it would pull the water out.
So get this, Ev. I got one of those candles. And I thought it was a good idea, too. And then Greta starts doing research on it. They're like, do not use this. I'm doing research. I'm chat GPTing, and they're like, this could damage your ear even worse. I'm like, how the hell could it get worse? It's plugged.
Earwax falls in. Now he's got water, rubbing alcohol, and candle wax.
Candle wax, yeah, right?
At this point, the rubbing alcohol hopefully evaporated.
It didn't feel. I couldn't hear. I was straight up. I was like, this is how Evan goes around with his day-to-day life, and this sucks. I have a new perspective, Evan, of how you feel. And so I vetoed. I was like, I got to try something before I put this candle in my ear for what everyone is telling me not to do it.
So you never did try it?
I never did try it.
So you go to the makeshift ER.
So let me show you a video. I walk in here, and it looks like I'm straight up walking into like an insane asylum.
What the frick?
I love that the red cross is just, though, at least. It says dentist.
I was very confused as well, Ryan.
Who's this guy in front of you?
This is Kruno. He's the guide. And Kruno was my man for the job here. And we get in there. It's like kind of weirdly busy.
Does that woman have a Band-Aid on the side of her head?
Yes, she does.
I mean, it's fine, but...
Yes,
It's literally like a movie.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, she does, dude.
Yeah, dude. I walk in,
dude.
I look around, and I'm like, this could actually go from worse to even worse if I can track something here.
Bro, if it's anything like the DL hospital, it'd take about 9 hours.
And so, yeah, I sit there for like an hour and a half. Finally, the lady that checks me in up front, like the receptionist, she walks by me and she goes, "We are ready." And she brings me to this back room. Again, there's like, it's just natural lighting in there. I was like, what happens when there's like less light? What if somebody needs to get something done at 5 p.m.?
Actual lights?
Dude, I was looking around and I didn't see lights in there. And so the receptionist brings me back and she starts freaking putting on rubber gloves and getting ready. I'm like, the receptionist is about to do whatever she's about to do. Like, there's no doctors here.
Stupid American, he won't know.
And so,
I would like to think that she was the doctor that also had to act as a receptionist.
I would like to think that too. I'm hoping that's the case. And so I come back and I snag this picture. And if you look real close right here, this is like a syringe that she had filled up with water that she had just microwaved, right?
She microwaved the water?
Yes, you can see the microwave right there.
Oh, my God.
And so she microwaves the water and she puts it in this big syringe. And she grabs this little ear scope and she puts the ear scope in my bad ear. And she goes, "Full." And I was like, "Full of what?"
Wax.
And she was like, "Earwax." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Makes sense." And then she looks in my good ear and she goes, "Also full." And I was like, well, I can still hear out of that one.
Don't touch
so-
the good one.
I was like, all right, well, I don't know how full that one is because I can hear great. And then I started wondering, what is she seeing right now?
She's just looking at your ear.
So she puts the syringe in my full ear.
This is still the receptionist.
I didn't question it
Okay.
at this point.
Look at Ben's face.
You
And
look fucking
she-
nervous,
Yeah,
dude.
I was fucking nervous, bro. And
Like-
so she puts this syringe in my ear
Oh,
and she just
Oh,
starts.
she's biting her
just-
lips. She was getting into it.
Yeah, she was. She just starts pressure washing the inside of my ear.
was she concerned about you filming this? Was that unorthodox for her?
Nah, dude, I don't know. She didn't speak English. And so she puts it in my bad ear, blows it out,
Really?
flushes it out.
Right
Does
away?
that feel good?
And it felt amazing.
Huge
I could,
chunks.
and she pulls it out and she was like, "Clear." And I was like, "What came out?" And she shows me this. This is how much earwax.
Oh my
came
God,
out,
dude,
bro.
that's
You
so
had fully
nasty.
packed down
It's
your
kind
ear
of hard.
canal.
It's kind of hard to tell, but it was about the size of my fingernail.
It's
Yeah.
like one of
My
CJ's
thumbnail.
peanuts. He's
Fully
always
packed.
doing that.
Yeah, there was two of them, and so apparently, when I was poking around with a Q-tip, I packed
Yeah,
it
you
full.
Pushed it in.
Yep.
And I was just like, "Oh my God, this is insane!" That I've never had my ears
Never had
cleaned.
that done.
I've never had that done. I was like, "How old is this earwax?" Right? And I was like, "This is why I hate swimming." For my entire life, I've been dealing with swimmer's ear.
But it's just because
You have waxy
It's
ears.
just I had waxy ears, and it would
Dude.
just never came out because, like, I fast forward, I went swimming a bunch of times after that, and my ears were just fine.
Really?
Wow.
Never had
Dang.
problems with it, right?
Wow.
And so anyway, I get done with it. I was in and out in like a couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was
So you
crazy.
didn't have to wait long?
No. I waited
Once you
like
actually got in.
2 hours for this to happen.
Okay, got
but
it,
she blows my ears out, and then I like back up to the front, and there's this big sign that says "cash only."
Shut up.
I immediately look over at my guy Kruno that brought me there, and I was like, I don't have much cash. I had like a couple €100 cash, thinking that this was going to be like $1,500 endeavor. Every time you walk into the ER, it's
Jeez.
$2,000, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Don't worry, I have cash." And I'm like, "Well, how much cash do you got here? Like, what is this going to run me here?
couple
They
hundred.
going to keep me?" And the lady just goes, $20.
What?
That's amazing.
$20.
20
Bro, it was $20 for this
Oh
whole
my
thing.
gosh.
Yeah, it's not quite as expensive as the American healthcare. And I was like so happy. I was so relieved.
Because you got $20.
I was like, how about 50?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. But I was, dude,
That's
I was
what
so
that
happy.
procedure should cost.
I put down $20 and
wild. Dude,
I was on with my day.
I
got
love
it.
that there's no lighting.
She's
Look,
right
now
back.
she's back. She's back to being a receptionist.
Dude.
I want to hear more about the good parts, but I just want to real quickly say, went through that same thing. I remember like my whole life, like what's wrong with my ear? Put the Q-tip in my ear, mashed it in there. I'm like, I can't hear. Start freaking out. If that happens to you, it's probably just because you haven't cleaned your ears, which is fine. It happens to lots of people. And I got one of those syringes. You don't have to go to the ER. In your case, obviously, you had to go somewhere. You had to do that.
Oh, you?
I have one of those
self
syringes.
syringe.
Yeah, and it just has like 3. It goes in, but they shoot out the sides instead of like straight in your ear. And I cleaned out my bad one, right? After like a day of being like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Now it's like, it's a chill thing if it happens again. And I cleaned it out the bad ear, and it was just like that. I'm like, like that much wax just came out of my ear. Oh, like, what have I been doing my whole life? Well, actually, like, what have I been doing? And then I did the good ear, and about just as much wax came out of that one, but it just wasn't
Packed
packed in.
Yeah.
But it is insane. Now Sydney has this one of the camera ones. I mean, you can probably get it on like Temu, Amazon.
Yeah, my sister has one of those.
Camera, and she like does it regularly to me.
Scoops it out.
Scoops it out. Again, it's absurd, like how
Much
it's
builds
gross.
up.
Yeah, how much builds up. But does it regularly, and now it's like I never run into that issue. But yeah, for a stint, I just would like
Oh,
do
you
the
have bad
same
ears.
thing.
Yeah. Dude, I've had it done too, and it felt amazing. I've told the story before on the podcast, but 11th grade, I basically got water in, packed it, had to go to the ER like 2-3 days later.
But yeah, I was just gonna say,
Felt
you
so good.
get one of those syringes or get a camera, and you'll be dialed.
Yeah, dude. So I get done with the whole thing. I walk out, hop back on the boat, and there was another couple on the boat, and I didn't know them up until this point. And
How many people are on the boat?
word had like 30, and so like word had already spread around
Around the boat.
that
You
I
were
was
afraid to
just like
swim.
I was fresh. Yes, that had spread around, but that I was like fresh out of like the Croatian ER, and I was like, you know, because I was telling people, they were like, "How'd it go?" And I was like, "Boy, do I have a story for you guys, right?" And so word had spread around, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, you're the guy that was had the ear problems?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." And I was just happy that they weren't calling me the bad swimmer at this point, right?
Yeah.
Happy to be the ear guy. And he goes, I wish you would have told me. I'm an ER doctor in California, and I have an ear pick with me
Oh my god.
with the camera.
Okay,
Could've
Oh
done
my
it right
gosh.
there.
Yeah.
luckily you have a really good story, but it is funny that it ended up being $20. Like, that's good.
Yeah, I was like worth it for the podcast story.
I feel
here.
like the water's even better than the ear pick though. Like that thing flushed
Yeah, the water.
everything
The water.
out.
Will,
Yeah.
if
You
it's
know?
clogged, definitely the water freaking syringe. I also laugh at her syringe just so happened to be like the biggest syringe.
I
you
remember it
possibly
being that
have.
big too when I got mine done.
I'll show
Using
you.
lots of water.
Yeah, dude. So anyway, I was gonna say though, from now on, at least like once every 2 years,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there and just get a quick little flush out.
It's not a
But
bad
I'm just
idea.
saying you can do it yourself. for the
Preventative.
record.
You
don't
know
have
what?
to
I might
go-
have my buddy Mike,
Yeah,
dude,
you don't
give
have
me
to
a
go
quick
in.
flush out.
How often do you use Q-tips?
Never, ever,
Don't
ever.
If
Well, I
you
know
can
you're
help
not
it.
supposed to, but like, so you just straight up
Don't clean my ears. No.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
I do just because it feels good. But yeah, you're not really supposed to. You're
No, I'm
supposed
afraid
to
of
have-
Q-tips, dude, because I don't want to.
Don't
My
do it
dad
with
burst his
Q-tips.
eardrum.
I
My
really-
dad burst his eardrum one day.
Do it with the
a
syringe.
Q-tip.
So then what
or
happened?
The camera.
Yeah, I think he went to the ER.
And then what'd they do?
I have no idea.
Tell them
That'd be
to quit
Heal?
using Q-tips. I don't know.
You're
I
supposed
use,
to have wax.
I use Q-tips like twice a week probably. It's like a normal after shower thing because you have a little water in there and then you just.
But I guess if you have normally clean ears or if you're using them often, then you should be good.
Well, it was funny because my sister was chewing my butt, doing don't use Q-tips, takes the camera and it's like basically like, well,
She's
I
like,
can't,
oh, there's
I
nothing
can't
in
wait
there.
to see what we're gonna pull out of here. She's like, oh,
Pretty
clean.
clean.
Pretty
So yeah, I guess
impressed.
if you're
Pretty clean ears.
pretty clean, you can run the Q-tips.
I think you're just not supposed to go into the ear canal. Like you should
Right.
stay on the
Yeah.
outside. Like you can clean them that way. But you might just have super overly active
I
earwax
think I
production
do.
too.
Never done it though. I mean, that's crazy. So I sometimes in like 1 week, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
damn,
Oh,
where did
shit.
that
Yeah.
like come from? So going years is insane to me. But
Yeah, dude.
Anyways.
It's crazy how much better I hear now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
can imagine,
Super hearing
dude.
now? Shopify, they make it easy to create the website of your dreams. And right now, you can start for just $1 a month using code WIDEOPEN. If you're selling online, our friends at Shopify are here to help you finally get your website up and running. And seriously, what are you guys waiting for? We built our website, CboysTV.com, on Shopify. It's been a game changer for us. Updating products, changing the look, tracking sales, and even selling around the world. It is all simple with Shopify. Whether you're selling online or in person, Shopify gives you powerful analytics to track what's working, tools to refresh your store style, and make checkout seamless for customers everywhere. And if you don't want to build a site completely from scratch, Shopify gives you a leg up from day one with hundreds of beautiful ready-to-go templates to match your brand and style. I promise you guys, Shopify is the answer to fewer abandoned carts and more. So stop waiting. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/wideopen. That's shopify.com/wideopen. Shopify.com/wideopen. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this week's podcast because I am so freaking excited for football season and for betting on Prize Picks. We have to wait all the way until next Monday night to watch Minnesota play, but football season is here. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 40 plus states, including California, Texas, Georgia. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves in the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. I'm so excited for football season this year and to use Prize Picks. So download the app today and use code WIDEOPEN to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code WIDEOPEN to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Thank you so much to Prize Picks for sponsoring this week's podcast. How about the rest of the trip? What else was notable, dude?
It was a great trip. Europe is so sick. If you guys have the opportunity to go to Europe, highly recommend. Just the culture's so much different than America. The architecture, I'm not a huge architecture guy, but it was so much to appreciate of like the beauty and the magnitude of some of these buildings and the history of like how old Europe is. Well, it depends where you go. Some of like Croatia, a couple places were founded in like 1400s, 1300s.
Jesus, yeah.
But then a couple other places that we went to were BC. Yeah. You know,
Wow.
so it varies on where you're at in Europe, but it was unbelievable. The food was super good, except for one night, which I'll get to.
Oh boy.
And it was the people were super nice, and it's wild though how much the culture, just at least the places that I was at, revolved around tourism. Everyone in this town just works in some kind of tourist industry, whether it's like giving actual tours in the city or working at stores or restaurants that are just funded by tourists.
Tourism.
Like, I don't know how any of these places made it through COVID. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, true, yeah.
It's crazy because it's
Yeah,
like
but did they
100%.
did they believe in COVID over there?
Yeah. They was shut down.
Damn.
But it was really cool. I'm excited to get to go and experience other places in Europe. I want to go to like Italy, Spain, Germany, and I think just being there, I was really fired up for like us to get to go over there and like film a video.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Every time that the crew gets to experience something for the first time that's so vastly different than anything that we experience on the regular living here, it's always magic and
The vibes are immaculate
gold content.
every time.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for us to get to drop in over there. And we've got a couple ideas of what we could do. And so hopefully in the next year we end up going to Europe at some point. Let me know if you guys, I guess, either one, live in Europe somewhere and you got a really cool spot that you think would be a good place for us to come and film a video at, or two, if you've traveled to Europe and you think that we could go and do something cool there. There's plenty of different places with that. And that was a cool thing too, is like Europe isn't that big in scale of the United States, right?
To like travel across.
Well, that's
you mean,
what's
right?
good. You can visit
dude,
multiple
like
countries.
two states is the size of a country.
Like we would visit a different state. Yeah, it's
exactly.
So cool.
Yeah. So, but it's crazy how like vastly different each country is, from just like their food and culture to the actual like topography of it, like the mountains to the ocean. There's just so much more packed into a smaller area. So yeah, it was really cool. But let me skip forward here. It's an 8-hour flight to get home from Europe, and I was 2 hours into an 8-hour flight, and my tummy started rumbling. I'm sitting in the middle. I felt like Ken booked my flight on this one. He might have logged in and
Changed it?
Switched your seat.
because I was dead back of the plane.
In the middle.
Dead
In the
center?
middle.
With
Damn.
Greta or no?
No.
What?
No. Well, keep in mind,
Maybe,
I'm still,
maybe he
you
was
know,
bad during the trip. Mark put him in the back
Yeah,
of the plane.
yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm not a part of the family yet, you know.
So they were in the front, you're in the back.
Well, yeah,
the
you
back?
can come with, but you're at the back of the plane.
Okay, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
No, it just happened with we like missed our flight and everything got
Right.
Screwed
No,
up.
I get it.
So I'm sitting in the back of the plane in the middle seat, right? So my tummy starts rumbling and I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom, right? Walk into the bathroom, start projectile vomiting
No.
into the toilet.
Okay, so at least you made it in the toilet.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, this is bad.
That's gross too. In this
I mean, it's
airplane
You're freaking-
bathroom.
How many hours left?
So I'm 2 hours into an 8-hour flight.
Oh my god.
That's his
Your
nightmare
anxiety would be going
scenario.
crazy.
And so I throw up everything in my stomach because I could see the last 2 meals that I had.
Oh god.
And I'm just like,
what was
well,
it? Oysters?
No, it was like some like pasta I had on the plane and then some ramen noodles I had before the plane. I'm like, well, there's the last 2 meals I had. I should be good, right? I don't know how loud. I had my AirPods and they're like noise canceling, which I probably should have taken out to know how
Transparency
loud
at least.
I was throwing up in that thing, right? But I get out and I'm just like embarrassed. You know, obviously you can hear it. And I like go and tap the guy and I get back into my spot and I'm sitting there for another 30 minutes and I'm just like, oh no, here it comes again. I tap the other guy actually. Then I was like, well, hopefully, you know, I just bother, you know, one guy on each side so it's not back to forth.
Oh, you were middle
back to
of
back.
the
I was
big
middle.
plane.
Okay. And so I go back into the bathroom and I start projectile vomiting again. And I'm like, oh shit, this keeps on coming. At this point, it's like straight liquids of like the waters and whatever.
Yeah, you got nothing left.
I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm like in the bathroom and I'm weighing out my options. At this point, there's, you know, 5 hours left on the flight. I'm like, how long can you sit in the bathroom before you get kicked out of the bathroom? Because I was like, if I got another 30 minutes, like it's better off me just staying in here, right? I was just like, fuck, I don't want to like be holding up the bathroom. So I go back, tap the guy, sit down. I proceeded to get up, go to the bathroom, and then come back about 5 more times.
Oh no.
I'm like dead at this point. Let me just show you guys a photo of my face. Just the classic.
Oh,
Just the classic, right?
I'd have to imagine
Look
by
at
those
concern.
last bushel of trips,
It was
just
just
had to
just-
hurt.
yeah.
Not,
Yeah, it
not
was-
much was coming out,
yeah,
and it
just
had to
acidic
hurt.
dry heaves, right?
Yeah. That's
I'm
so
sorry
bad.
for the
Which
listener.
those-
This is pretty graphic,
It
but
is. That's actually the worst part when you're trying to be discreet on a plane. You don't want everyone to know you're throwing up. The dry heaves are the loudest
oh
sometimes.
yeah, dude, it was
Just
brutal.
dying.
At this point, you know, both my neighbors are just like,
Fuck this guy.
oh, dude, I'm like waking them up from sleeping.
oh
and shit.
no.
It was tough, dude. It was tough. And
I'm
so
gonna switch seats with you.
who wants the middle seat?
Middle, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I finally get up. There's about 30 minutes left of the flight, right? And I'm like, this is last call, right? Before you can't go anymore. Because then I was thinking back to when CJ was in the bathroom and they wouldn't land the plane.
They were going to. They totally would have.
Ken was making a scene.
They didn't. Yeah, Ken was making a scene.
And so I get up and I'm walking back to the bathroom and the flight attendant is like, sir, sit down.
Oh man, you're on final approach
Oh
then.
no.
I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. And they're like, nope, sit down. And I go, fine, give me a throw up bag then. And their like eyes go big and they were like, all right. They
They're
get,
like, "All
they
right."
get me a plastic bag. I go and sit down. 5 minutes later,
No.
I'm projectile vomiting into
No,
this bag, right?
Were you keeping it in the bag?
Yeah, I was
Wait,
thankfully
you
keeping it in the
still
bag, but
had
I
stuff
grabbed
to throw up?
I was amazed too. And I grabbed the freaking blanket that they give you on those long flights and I just put it over my head and I just kept throwing up.
Oh man.
I was like, this is so tough right now. This
Ugh.
is so tough. Such a bad look, but one, I feel bad for my neighbors too. And so like I'm like throwing up. My neighbor over here is tapping me on the shoulder. I grab the blanket up. He hands me another bag.
Oh, that was nice of him. He's just like hoping you don't overflow.
Yeah, right?
That's smart.
And then the plane finally lands. He taps me again and he's like, do you want the water?
Oh.
I was like, yes, I will. Thank you. I felt so bad for that guy. But then I'm in the dead back of the plane and I had to like figure out, all right, am I closer to this toilet or am I closer to the next one off the plane, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like waiting for everyone to get off and then finally I just like book it for it. get off, get Greta. I'm like, you won't even believe what just happened.
my.
What'd you do with your bags? Sorry.
Oh, I just threw them in the bathroom.
Oh,
Somebody else started throwing up.
Because of you?
I think so.
Oh,
I think
man.
so.
If I
But
had
it was
thought
in
of
a
it.
bag. But I go to throw my bag in the bathroom, and the flight attendant just goes, "Put it next to the other one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I finally get off the plane and like going through customs. Before customs, go and throw up. Go through customs before baggage claim. Like,
Jesus, dude.
and then,
Don't
and then
bad.
we hop in the car. Greta's driving me and her sister to drop her sister off. Get to her sister's apartment. Go upstairs, throw up. Like I'm like every stop along the way barfing. It was so unbelievably bad. But 3 other people, Greta's 2 brothers and then his girlfriend, were like going through the same thing.
Oh,
On the
no.
plane.
2 of them were on a different flight, so they were already home before it hit them. And then her little brother was sick before we hopped on the plane. Like it had hit him like the night before. You know, I started like recalling like, all right, what was the catalyst of all 4 of us being basically having the same symptoms? And we had all eaten these shitty ass oysters
Oh,
at a
no.
Michelin star restaurant, like the
Nice.
nicest restaurant that you can go to.
So they even tasted shitty.
They tasted shitty.
Why'd
and
you
eat
eat them?
I only ate one. And I
Honestly,
love oysters.
They taste shitty, and I love them.
Well, I don't
Those
love them
are the
anymore.
ones
No,
tasted
I
No,
don't.
but I like oysters.
But if I was at a Michelin 5-star restaurant, I'd be like, well, they have to be
Gotta
good.
be good,
Even
but they
if
were
I don't
shitty
like.
ones.
the
That's
taste.
what I thought.
And you-
But I ate it, and Greta was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "Terrible."
Why didn't you just send it back? It's a Michelin restaurant. You can do that.
Ken, I don't know the rules of. I don't know the rules of a
didn't,
Michelin restaurant. Now I do. I guess.
So do they
But-
put tires on
Yeah,
your
I
car
was like-
while you're eating?
Yes,
What's the
it's
deal?
very nice.
Does the Michelin man serve you?
Yeah, big guy. He's knocking over plates and shit.
Oh, your tread's below 50%.
Yeah.
Be like Gavin, your server, the Michelin.
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah, right. So yeah, super long story short, and graphics. I apologize for that. I got food poisoning in the middle of an 8-hour flight, and it was
As bad as you can imagine.
as bad as it gets.
That's what it
I
sounds
can't
like.
think of a situation worse.
Do you think that maybe it could have had something to do with the European cigarettes you were smoking?
Those are good for you.
That's what I
Are
was
they?
told.
Are they?
I was told
It's
they're
the-
good for you.
The only cigarettes I've ever smoked are European
Who
hand
told you
rolled.
that? Philip Morris?
The guy from Europe.
They don't have something that they put in
Yeah, it's-
American cigarettes.
No, it's
Tobacco?
It's just something we tell
Tar?
ourselves.
Maybe a filter. I don't remember. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
the filters. The,
The
bad part.
filters.
Yeah, I did rip a couple darts, but it was to fit in.
It was Europe.
Yeah.
It was
Europe.
Europe.
Was everyone
yeah.
smoking them there? Like,
Yeah.
besides your crew?
Yeah. Like ripping darts inside everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
So they don't have that where you can't smoke inside.
No.
They're healthy there.
Dude, we were straight up at a club and we were just ripping darts like at the club.
It's actually kind of lit.
I remember when I was there a long time ago, but like everyone smoked cigarettes everywhere.
Yeah, it was refreshing. Like no vape. I didn't see a vape the entire trip.
That's
Really?
nice.
Yeah,
there?
it was
That's
awesome.
nice.
I was ripping cigarettes outside at the Alexandria Zorbas. They let you smoke them outside there.
Wait, what? Don't they?
Like no, like they have like the
Like a
outdoor
like
sit.
smoking
Yeah,
section.
on the patio, just the middle of the patio.
Huh?
It was actually pretty. It was pretty lit.
I got a headache just thinking about smoking a cigarette.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean that I can vape all day long, but I smoke a cigarette and it goes right to my head.
So
he starts feeling cool.
Oh, shit.
so after your sickness, now you're not eating to like punish
Yeah, might
yourself
as
or
well
what?
give it
You're
a
doing a
shot,
fast?
right?
Dude, I'm doing a fast because I ate so much food,
I bet.
Do you think
And-
he's looking tubby?
so much bread, and so much pasta,
It's actually one
and
of
I
the
drank wine like a fish.
one of the things I don't like about vacation. Obviously, the food is one of the best parts about vacation, but I'm not like a 3-meal type of guy. So it's like we have a big breakfast and then it's like, should we start getting ready to go out for lunch? And I'm like, we just ate a full-blown meal 2 hours ago.
The best part about vacation, you just
Dude,
eat nine
it
times.
stresses me
Yeah.
out, and I shit so much, and it honestly it does. It's like too much food. 3 full meals a day is way too much
Dude,
food.
I
I
don't
think-
blame it on Jen, but I've kind of got to be a 1 meal a day person as well because she makes big hearty meals.
yeah.
like meatloaf and potatoes and corn on the cob.
That'll get a
So
guy
you
through a day.
like,
That doesn't mean you're truly eating once a day. You're obviously eating other
well,
times.
yeah, but it's like my big meal. Normally, I think a lot of people's big meal is dinner. Maybe have a hearty breakfast, a light lunch, a big dinner. Now I just skip breakfast, massive lunch,
snack for
dinner. Yeah.
I mean, you're going to Zorba's though,
Yeah, snack.
getting a little snack.
Bro, I have brought food, ordered food at Zorba's, let it sit on the table, never touch it, bring it home in a to-go box. I have
Still
2
don't
full
touch it.
personal pizzas and a cheese bread in my fridge. I'm like, I'm just going to keep drinking beers until I'm hungry, and then I never get hungry.
They never get hungry.
Press the appetite.
I heard that in Europe though they have like the bread and the pasta because they don't.
Preservatives.
Yeah, they don't have as
better
much
for you.
preservatives in that type of. So it tastes completely different, and you feel completely
It
different
does,
after
yeah.
eating it
Yeah, like Greta, she's gluten free.
And has been for a
because she's
long
sensitive
For a
to
very long
gluten.
time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she doesn't eat it around in America.
Yep, and she could eat bread over there.
Time. Really?
That's crazy.
That is,
cool.
especially for
Yeah.
her not,
Yeah.
again, being gluten-free for so long. That's insane.
Yep, it really makes you wonder what's in the food here. That
Okay, right?
He
Yeah, it's
made
the
him wonder.
preservatives, and then they also say like the fertilizers, like
fertilizer, yeah, and like something with the flour. Like,
It's amazing. You look at the
I'm excited
ingredients
to
and
see what it
products,
comes
and it's
back
just there's
Oh,
there's food.
I was wondering why you were saving this.
what the fuck
this is
that?
crazy.
All right.
This is actually crazy.
So we picked up Rich, which you guys will get to see in a future video, and we got him donuts and a burger from the gas
Holy
station.
shit, they look brand new.
they look the same.
I had been keeping him around because I was going to make a reoccurring bit throughout the video where I go,
Yep.
donut, which I did.
Yeah.
And then he left. And then I left for the weekend, and I came back on Monday and looked at it and went, I really got to throw this shit away. And then kind of just forgot about it. And now I just want to see how long until it deteriorates.
Like,
It's not going to. It's
Like
just
it
rock
literally
hard.
looks perfect.
is there even any mold on there?
No,
no.
they're both perfectly fine. It looks like the day they came out of the
Mold
frickin'
doesn't even
shelf.
want it.
And that was what
so
3
wild.
weeks ago now.
Just and sitting in room temperature for 2.5
humidity.
3 weeks.
Gosh.
The flies aren't even interested.
Yeah. No,
That's saying something, actually.
Yeah.
that's
Holiday gas station food.
disgusting.
Nasty shit right there. But anyway, yeah, that was when we start talking about preservatives, I was like, oh yeah, look at that food. I won't put that food in front of you guys, even though that probably doesn't make you hungry.
I could use a donut. I mean, I'm only
Bro, I brought donuts in for
Oh,
breakfast.
I'm on a fast.
Evan-
I'm 17 hours and 45 minutes in.
Not that you're counting.
No, I
Not
have
that
a
he's
timer.
counting.
I just wanted to do it. This is my second time doing it. I just wanted to.
That shit looks like it's
Watch
brand new. Like it looks like you could take it out of the food case
It
today.
does look like it's brand new. I thought they were brand new. when
I've
I
been
saw
thinking
it in
about
his
hitting a
office.
fast this evening, too. How fast can I drink these beers?
There you go.
You'll have to let us know how it goes, Ev.
I'm sure.
I
it'll
think
go
I
good.
think you'll do good.
Don't
I'm
you
sure-
do that every night?
I'm sure we'll catch an update.
What about last night when you were throwing up?
That really didn't have anything to do with the beers.
Was that the moldy cheese bread?
Nope. That was actually fresh slice of cheese bread. No, I got myself into a coughing attack, and then I choked on my own saliva, triggering a yak. And then once I
Next
started,
thing you know,
I
he's
just kept going.
shoveling off the cement outside.
I didn't use a shovel.
Oh, that's what I heard. Like in the video, it was like, "Get me somebody,
You
get
just
me
used
a
your
shovel."
shoe and then you walked inside.
I walked through the moist grass first.
There you go. You got it clean. So how is the fast? Talk to me about that. Why
fine.
not eat for 72 hours?
I mean, it's good for you. Like, there's plenty of
Is it?
benefits. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it definitely cleans your gut. I mean, think 3 days.
That too.
Your gut is getting cleansed.
Yeah, you don't have anything.
Are you
Yeah.
going to not use the toilet for 3 days without going into too much detail? But
well, I used it this morning. For me specifically, I don't know if it's even worth saying on the podcast, but
Do it.
like I
do
feel
it.
like I'm always kind of on edge. So you got your nervous system. If you're in like sympathetic state, that's like the fight or flight state. I feel like I like live in that state all the time. Like that's why I like try CBD and stuff like that. And I guess like when you eat, you then trigger your sympathetic state. So it just reinforces that. So I'm just trying to. This is just something I'm trying just to see if
Interesting.
it'll calm me
Definitely.
down. Which I'm feeling calmer because I'm tired because I'm not eating. But it can rebalance some of that and like push you more into the parasympathetic state. And it's good to push yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like do something hard. It was funny. We were talking with just somebody yesterday, and they were talking about how their friend's on Ozempic and they haven't eaten in like a day or something like that, or maybe it was 2 days, and like they were like bragging about it. I was like, you don't gotta go on Ozempic to not eat for 2 days. Like that's easy. Like all you gotta do is just don't eat. Like I don't know. I feel like if you can't resist the urge to feed yourself a fucking McChicken, I don't know what the hell you're doing, dude. You know? So I don't know. I think it's just good. Just self-control. I think you guys should do it. That's why I texted in the group chat. Ben's joining in on it with me.
So I am joining in. So after I had my food poisoning, I just had no appetite.
Yeah.
Then CJ texted that last night, and I was like, well, I'm 12 hours into not eating. And it gives you like mental clarity too after. They say like the first 2 days is the hardest, and then like the third day you have like a lot of mental clarity. And
because it brings out your body's like primal state of like, we need food, we got to get our shit together. Isn't that what they say? Like,
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, that's why you feel that. That's why you feel, the mental clarity, it puts you into that. But that's only in the first 24 hours, I believe.
Is the fog or the clarity?
The clarity. And then after that, then you go into more of like a rest and digest type of state.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I've had a lot of brain fog, and especially getting back like jet lagged, and just after just eating a lot of food and alcohol and shit, and just not really feeling dialed, and just kind of looking for like a reset, honestly. Yeah. And I've never done this, and I've heard good things about it, and I knew it would be hard, but I'm pretty much 24 hours right now, and it's fucking hard, dude.
I mean, a lot of
hard. Fuck. Yeah, it's hard, bro. Yeah, CJ's right though. It's good to do hard things, and I've been kind of a cheddar dick for the last 2 weeks, not working. So I was like, I owe this one to myself to challenge myself.
You're already over 24 hours. That's good. So like, I had my own reasons, but so it's a full like metabolic reset. I had to look it up, but yeah, metabolic reset. Cellular repair is another big thing that happens after 48 to 72 hours. So like if you have damaged cells or proteins in your body that can be considered cancer cells, it cleans those up. Basically, I don't know, I think it eats them or something like that. And then, so after this 72-hour fast, you're going to have new cells.
It reminds me of like if you had a restaurant and the kitchen staff and you like quit. You're like, all right, for the next 3 days, no one's going to order food, but all you guys are going to stay on staff. You're going to have to start cleaning and like doing other stuff.
Yeah,
They're
I suppose that's a good point.
Like it seems it's a weird metaphor, but yeah, it's like that your body is still on staff, so it's going to start cleaning other things.
And look at me, I eat a ton. I mean, I eat 3 pretty big meals a day, and everyone's always saying I'm always eating, which I am.
Is it true Alex kicked you off the nuts though?
Where'd you hear that?
Well, just it made me so gassy, dude.
Yeah, so we were on the golf course the other day, and I made a comment about like, "Where's the nuts?" He's like, Alex made me quit the nuts.
Kicked me off them. Yeah, it's just
I had to kick the nuts.
I mean, she didn't necessarily kick me off them, but I just did it for her.
Yeah,
that's true love. Because I know how much you love those nuts.
So good.
Love those nuts.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, damn, I don't know.
Dude.
That's
homemade
like,
nuts by Jen.
In CJ's defense, yeah, Jen's nuts are really good.
They are.
Clip that.
Let's be honest. Finding the right therapist can feel like a lot, and that's where Rula steps in. Rula helps you find someone who fits your needs, your preferences, and your insurance. With personalized care and true support at every step, and therapists that are actually vetted for quality. Whether you need to talk therapy, medication support, or just really don't know where to begin, Rula meets you where you are and gets you where you want to be. And for the price, as low as $15 a session with insurance, and that's therapy that doesn't mess with your mental health or your wallet. If I need an online therapy session, I will be heading over to Rula. Thousands have already trusted Rula to support them on their journey towards improved mental health and overall well-being. Head on over to rula.com/wideopen to get started today. After you sign up, they're going to ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Go to rula.com/wideopen and take the first step towards better mental health today. You deserve quality care from someone who cares. Thank you very much to Rula for sponsoring this week's podcast.
Hey, speaking of the golf course, how was the golf tournament the other day?
It was
we
great.
Played like shit.
It was great. John played. Evan's dad played amazing.
Of course.
My opinion is he played fine, but he wasn't he didn't play as good as
He
he
wasn't
could have.
locked in.
And me, Dalton, and CJ definitely did not play as good as we could. So as a team,
What about Grandpa?
I didn't play
Ronnie.
too bad.
No, I mean,
I made some putts that we needed.
no, we had plenty of good moments. I'm just saying, like, if we went out there to win it, like, I could say, like, nobody was on their A game.
I
guess
think
is what
my
I'm saying.
favorite part was Dalton was getting like fired up the whole time because he thinks like I think he expects so much out of himself. Like maybe he thinks he's better than
He thinks
is.
he's Tiger Woods now.
I mean, he just flat out wasn't playing as good as he normally does. But on top of that, then he was like getting mad, and it was like kind of funny, but also he was on my team, so I didn't really want to poke the bear. And it was just funny because this one moment, Dalton throws his club after he hits a bad shot, and Grandpa Ron goes, "Pick your club up. You're not good enough to throw your club."
He always says that. That's a
And
big
then
thing.
and then he goes, "And you're not even good enough to be mad." And then we all just kept going.
That's really funny.
I knew
Grandpa Ron was like, I want to come out here and have a good time. I don't want to listen to this kid cry the whole time.
No shit.
I knew we were in for a good one when we started on hole 6. So that's right outside the clubhouse.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of around there, whatever. And Dalton's hyped because it's short. He can drive the green.
Yeah.
Hit it 6 feet.
Oh,
Really? How much
that
did you
was
love
sad.
that?
Oh,
You were
man.
like, oh, he's on my team, but I love it.
How'd you guys end up placing for that?
I don't even know what we placed, but Dalton did win women's longest putt.
What?
Yeah, did you put him down on that? Who wrote him down for that? That was funny. They announced
That was
it.
an honest accident. I didn't. We must have missed that. I
They
didn't.
announced it. Dalton Songstead, and they have it on the website. Shut up. Women's longest putt for the tournament. Yeah.
That's so
Now that's
great.
priceless.
That's funny.
Dude, I didn't know it was an accident because when I heard it, I was
so
like,
funny.
what? That's hilarious. Evan must have just done that and like didn't tell any of us to like walk
I feel
away.
like it was actually Grandpa Ron was the one that was like, "Oh, we got a proxy.
Oh,
Let's measure it."
Maybe
And
Dalton actually did make it, but then Grandpa just
But-
didn't read the
Oh, no,
sign and
Dalton-
wrote him down.
Dalton definitely made a
Please
big
don't
putt,
tell-
and I
I
remember
did.
them filling out the yeah, you did too.
Mine wasn't the
So
women.
did you get an award?
Please don't tell me that they gave him money.
No, no
good.
money, no anything like that. Just like basically announced it. It's on the website.
That's so funny.
Pretty
That's
funny.
Gotta
Oh,
say,
that's hilarious.
Gavin and I played in a tournament last week as well.
Who, Gavin, who?
Gavin Elin, Wrench Gavin.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here for this.
In a golf
Get
tournament?
a load of this
Yeah.
guy.
We placed 4th,
You should have seen their team.
Out of how many, Ken?
9.
They had matching rubber ducky shirts or what were they?
Bananas.
Oh yeah, bananas. They walked into Zorba's wearing matching shirts for after the golf outing. It was a sight to see.
What, how?
People were not good.
Sounds like
Oh, Dalton did win money. He won a $25 gift
Oh,
card to
okay.
Zorba's.
That's
What
fair.
an-
That's fair.
Dalton identifies as a woman. He's
No, it's
fine.
it's not fair.
Well, no, it's not. I
Who took
just,
second?
I'm just glad it's not like some like
Want we know?
$3,
Well,
$4,
let's not get
$500.
political with this, Evan.
Yeah, he can be whoever he wants to be, man. It's 2025. It ain't right, but he
just
can do it.
Mike just goes, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair."
it was.
And I'm
It's
like,
not fair.
It's not fair. That's
I
all.
just,
I'm
I
not-
just.
Did he? Hold on. Who's second place? Because if the second place is a guy,
it doesn't
too-
say second.
there's
It's just
probably-
like
Just says
He
first.
was probably the only one that was even submitted for it. Dude, I just donated, like Brett Turcott asked us to be in that tournament, and there's like all these you can donate for the hole and this and that, women's longest drive, women's longest putt, men's blah blah blah, and I just see like highest score. I'm like, I'm gonna donate for that one.
Nice.
So I put up the prize money for the high score. But then I'm wondering, do people coming into the tournament know that that's a prize option?
like how good of a prize are you donating?
I've never heard of
I
this.
donated $500.
I've never heard of this happening.
of your own money.
Yeah.
But
Where's his
Holy
tournament?
fuck!
Terry
I just
Michael.
shoot all over the place.
Well,
Yeah,
I could
exactly,
see a
so-
team like once you
No,
get
CJ,
on like
CJ,
12,
CJ. No,
13
the winner,
holes in,
the
Yeah.
winner
Then
doesn't
just,
get the $500. It's for charity, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe, yes, it's for charity. Yeah,
I was gonna
you're
say
right.
I'd be
Yeah.
10 in
But
every hole.
I was like, dang, this is steep for whoever gets the highest score, but it's kind of funny because like I'd be stoked to win that one. I'd
Dude.
be like stoked to be a part of the tournament, but I put up like a 69 on the front 9, and then
You're such a good guy, Mike.
Yeah, you are.
You always donate, and then I'm at the U Motors car show the next day. And this guy comes up and he's talking to me. I look at his shirt. It says
so confused.
presented by at Micah Salmon. It has your Instagram handle on it.
was it the JJ's Hog
Yes.
Roast?
JJ's Hog Roast presented by at Micah
And it has your
Salmon.
Okay.
Instagram handle on it.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome, I
What?
thought.
What?
So like
I'll put it on
we
screen.
get
What is this?
we get so many like emails and this and that to donate, and we donate to a lot of it, but at some scale, like I'm not just gonna fire every email that I get. Like, hey guys, want to donate to this? Donate to this. Sometimes I'm like, well, I could be philanthropist of such. So then I'm like, sure.
You're saving their seats for your taxes, right?
Yes.
Presented by Micah Sandman.
I haven't seen this yet.
That the whole thing is super sweet, but why presented by Micah
You
Sandman?
didn't even show up, Mike.
How much did you donate?
Okay, the best. I have not seen this yet. That is insane.
There's people walking around at this show with them. How surprised were you? I almost said something to the guy, but I just I don't want it to come off wrong. So I just literally just silently I go, hey, can I take a picture of your logo? Took a picture and just saved it for this moment.
How did they not get me any of these T-shirts? So basically, it was this. It's a fundraiser car show that I got in talks with last year. It's right next to Zorba's. I'm like, you know what? We're in. Before I even knew anything, our schedule's all over the place. We're in. We happen to all pretty much be gone last year, so I showed up with a few cars, and I'm like, sorry, I couldn't do more. And then the next year, they're like, could you? I'm like, yep, I'm in. And then I'm like, I'll donate $2,500. Last year, we donated. CBoys donated $2,500, and then this year, I'm like, well, I'll just donate. Whatever, be a philanthropist. And then they're like, sick, you actually donated the biggest donation, so we're going to make you the title sponsor.
That's awesome.
I'm like, that's awesome. They're like,
Nice,
yeah, it'll
Mike.
be 2025 JJ's Hog Roast presented by Money Mike. I'm like, that's so funny. I love that. So then it's kind of awkward that they just said presented by Instagram at Micah Sandman.
I think that's funny,
lit,
dude. I mean, maybe you'll
it's
pick
awesome.
up a couple
it's a great
followers.
Cause. It's a great cause. It's a good thing to support.
Yeah, it was
but
they donate all the money to hospice, which is that's who helped my dad in his last years. So I definitely wanted to donate, but that's hilarious. And I didn't get any of those T-shirts.
I think it's awesome that you do.
we were donate another $500 to get a T-shirt.
They
I
were
guess.
bummed when they were like, "Oh, you're not coming." I brought the Cummins Ranger, my truck, and then the off-road mega quad, and then I'm like, sorry, we'll be in Sturgis.
Bro, did you see this picture of Ryan and Dalton at
that
the
was
car meet?
hilarious.
They roll up in Corvettes, right?
Whoa.
And they both, I made them stop so I could take this picture, but they were both talking to some guy, and they were standing with their arms like this. Their Rolexes were popping out from under their coat, and I go,
Gotta have tight
holy
cuffs.
shit, I gotta get a picture of this.
That's
Like,
so good.
Dude, I
And
left
then-
for a week, and I just see Dalton's Instagram story of him flexing a Rolex and driving around
In the
a
Corvette.
Z06 Corvette, and I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
He's looking at getting an R8 now, too.
I was like, how long have I been gone?
I know he is, but
You know how it happens, dude. You go
asked
to
me-
Europe.
He asked me
and
my
you go to
opinion.
Europe.
He drives.
You
This is
lose
what
track of
happened, Ken.
everything.
Ken went to Europe 10 years ago, and he came back, and he never caught back up. He's still behind. Ken is still 2 weeks behind, or
Also-
however long he was in Europe.
It wasn't-
And that's how I feel, dude. I logged into Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. I saw Dalton flexing his Rolex, and I was like, what is going on right now?
We'll just wait for this next one.
The boys.
They ran into some brothers.
The boys.
Dude, it's so classic. Everyone just
Damn.
wearing the merch.
It's like you can't even make this shit up. Like, it just happens.
Dude,
like,
the best part
Corvette guys.
after all this, Ryan and Dalton bonded Corvette stuff. Someone gave Ryan the dankest
It's
Corvette
so sick, dude.
leather jacket I've probably ever seen as far as Corvette jackets go. Just gave it to him.
pro bono
I mean,
for repping the crew.
Yeah, he
Super
knew.
nice.
Oh, sorry. I took over. Go back.
Let me just pop this picture up of Evan's family.
In front of your hole.
Now, what do we got going on here?
I mean, that's number 12 at Wildflower.
CJ. Are you going to do something about this?
No, I feel bad. He's fucking not eating. He's fucking
he's
delusional. He's got enough fucking problems. I'm just going to leave him be. Like,
Thanks, Ev.
For those of you listening, CJ's zooming in on the plaque we have on our hole. Oh, that's good
Jesus
stuff.
Nice.
Christ.
That's good stuff.
Ev, the comments did appreciate your mother in the last podcast.
I haven't even looked.
She did a great job. They spoke very highly of her.
It's good to hear.
As everyone does.
Yeah, you almost can't not.
As everyone does.
All right, well, what else did I miss?
Well,
Hold on, I want to show you this jacket.
yeah.
that
I
I
was
got.
like, you
I
gotta
took
see.
my mom drifting.
Gotta see the
saw
Yeah.
that.
That was super
It was.
sick.
I think it's gonna be a funny funny
bit.
little clip. Yeah.
It's
Look how
baller.
sick
Baller.
that is.
Back.
Leather.
It's so baller.
So sick, dude.
He was like, I bought this for myself, but man, I've never ran into
Look at
someone
that.
that's living the life more than you.
So sick.
Dude, the best part is Dalton and I went to Grand J together, and we were both wearing our jackets.
Dude, he just straight up gave you that jacket. That's got to be like a
We've been-
$300
That's what I
jacket.
We've
said,
been
I was
talking
like-
about it. I've seen him around the Lakes bars a couple times, and he was like, dude, I've been telling you I'm going to get this to you. This is the perfect time.
What a
Being
nice
a
guy.
Corvette owner is pretty sick, dude.
It has
good.
its perks.
It's good culture.
I got a couple things when I was a Corvette guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's
good
just
culture.
It's like what goes around comes around kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Classics.
Do you guys remember when I got my Corvette and we were rolling through Cormorant?
Yeah.
And that other guy in his Corvette came up and I was asking him where his merch was, and he was like, "I swear,
Kinda stumbled.
I usually wear it. I usually wear it."
I normally at least got the hat on
You
or
ended
something.
you ended that conversation. Just don't let it happen again. And he was like, okay.
I won't.
I remember Richard thought you were being serious too, and he's like,
Man, this guy really holds people accountable.
Well, Ben, I don't know if you missed this in the last week because I think everyone knows now, but it's officially happened. I have so many toys that I lost one without knowing it.
a pretty large one
Yeah,
too.
like
He
a-
either misplaced it or it was stolen.
I'm actually very invested in, like, I don't know if I'm helping in any way, but like I'm very like I want to know.
Yeah.
Like I'm invested.
So the other day, I'm just like looking at the pit bike Papio lineup. I go, does anyone know where my Papio is? Haven't seen that in a minute. Everyone's like, no. I'm like, well, I mean, it's a full-blown motorcycle, so it'll turn out.
It's a little motorcycle.
yeah,
It didn't get lost between
Yeah.
the couch cushions.
Yeah, it's little. That's why it cracked me up when we like, I'm like, I checked the storage unit, I checked the barn, farm shop. Obviously, it's not there. And Ken's like, did you check your garage, which happens to be like 3 square feet? And I'm like, it's not in there, Ken. But yeah, my Papio, it's just gone.
And I will say that I also, everything but the storage unit, which I trust
Yeah.
that you did good there, but I also, knowing how much shit is in our barn, I'm like, be pretty easy to just like
Overlook.
do a quick look.
Yeah.
So like I went in there after you told me, and like I felt that I gave it a very thorough search.
Yep.
Not there.
And then I went and double checked it because again, we're talking about a full, not a full size, but a full blown motorcycle.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's just
You ride it somewhere,
Yeah.
it couldn't have gone.
There's so many scenarios though because like it could have been stolen. I truly could have misplaced it. I have a couple buddies that
Because I remember the
What
last
the
time
fuck
you
are we gonna do with a Papio?
Sturgis was the last
the list
confirmed
the list
sighting
is
of
a
it.
lot longer than
You know what I
This
wonder?
year?
Last
you,
year.
Sturgis
I almost
2024.
wonder if you rode it to Randy's and then caught a ride in a car and it's sitting in Randy's garage.
No, it's because it's
We had
one
the
of
4th
those.
of July
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Not there.
I've been there. You see it. So it's like
It's a motorcycle.
Yeah. you
Mike,
would
I'm
see it.
looking through my photos too. I'm trying to see
so
if
the last place I remember us using
not
it
this
was
one, is it?
Sturgis last year.
It's the one
It's
with
got
the
a
cage.
red cage on it.
what different
Oh yeah,
handlebars
it's
on
the
it?
dopest one. That
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense why they
Cameras
stole
go.
that
Different
one.
bars?
Yeah,
You
it-
made yours the coolest. They
Well,
took
if
that
it
one.
got stolen, it had to have gotten stolen from Fargo. There's no way it got stolen from our property.
Do you have
Yeah.
different bars?
Yeah, I have like pro tapers, whatever, low pit bike bars
Thrill
with
Seeker
a
pad.
camo Thrill Seekers pad. So if you did steal it, which I'm not even saying it's stolen, I'll get you, bitch.
I think we just
And I'm just kidding. Have fun with
I
it.
think I saw it under a bridge in
What?
Fargo.
No, Mike, you can't just. No.
I think
What?
we just left it at Sturgis because we were pretty hungover that Sunday when we left, and I'm
The
pretty
thing
sure.
is his actually is licensed and titled and everything. So
Oh, yeah.
just say you randomly abandon it in a parking lot in Sturgis, like it has
You
a
would get a
plate on
call.
it.
Yeah, that's.
You should
That's
get
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, someone still could have stole it, but
But
Does
I
it-
do get
or they
calls
just-
every day there.
You know, they could take the plate off.
Does anybody have photos of the
the lineup.
lineup?
I might have one back in there because I took pictures of the pictures that are on the wall. I might have it in there. But
You
yeah,
know,
dude, that
'cause
sucker's been
That's
gone.
a good idea. I have
I
not.
don't-
I
I'm
didn't
not
think
sh-
about going into my camera roll at least.
I'm not sure if it was ever at this shop after Sturgis last year.
Dude,
That's
that's
beyond me,
crazy,
bro.
Mike.
Well, no, because you used it
I
in
know.
Case of the missing
I know.
Papio.
I know.
We gotta get to the bottom of this. Like, you should post like a missing on your
Yeah,
Instagram.
but the last time I did that, I just like looked like such an idiot.
That's true with your 3-wheeler.
So like I have like reason. Yeah, half of me wants to really pursue it, and the other half of me wants.
Can
to
you
just be like,
imagine we go back?
We
to
didn't take your
Sturgis?
pop.
Were you open that you'd tell me this story on the podcast and I would come clean?
I was hoping I would see some sort of like weird body language from you that I'm like, all right, maybe. But
Dude.
again, what actual reason would you have to steal my
Right.
Papio when we have 5 other
Yeah,
ones ready to go?
That
Like,
one, it doesn't add up a
yeah.
lot.
No.
Dude, I think that we're gonna go back to Sturgis round 3 next year. We're gonna go back to the original parking lot. It's just gonna be it's just gonna be sitting there over by that building in the loading ramp or whatever. Oh, there it is.
Well, it could be worse. You could have needed it for something.
True.
Like you could have actually wanted to ride
that's
it.
how it came
versus just stumbling
Well,
upon
someone just
not
goes,
knowing where it is.
dude, you got to get your Papio back to Fargo and come on a mini Moto Monday ride with us. I'm like, hey, yeah, I do have to do that.
Damn.
And then I start looking. And
We didn't bring it, so that would have been after we brought him to Moab, right?
Oh yeah, could it have been in Moab and it got left?
No, because we brought it to Sturgis after. Was that the one that I was riding down
yes,
the road? And
that was also really
Yeah,
funny. I have it
in
geared.
the
I have it geared
Speedo?
lower.
Like
Yeah.
15 miles an hour off.
Yeah.
So Ben thinks he's going 30.
Yeah, it says he's going 75, but you're really going like 55. And
Pissing
people,
everyone off.
Everyone just flying by me and
Fuck
just looking
you,
at me.
yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, yeah. Fuck
Ben
me for going
refuses
5
the
over the
speed.
speed limit, huh?
yeah,
Just
like
moped
we said,
man in it.
people in Sturgis, like they don't care what bike you're riding. If it's a rocket or adventure bike, obviously Harleys, Victories, Indians. But if you're on a mini, they are literally like, get the fuck off the road.
Speaking of your hometown, Mike, did you see who's running for your new mayor?
What?
The Fargo's mayor race heating up next year. We're here with Jake Coulter. Jake, obviously you are one of the candidates for Fargo's mayor.
Yes, sir.
I know you're a
Who's this
National
kid?
Guardsman, but tell us a little bit more about
This
your
is not-
background.
Yeah, my name is Jake Coulter.
so
I'm running for mayor. I'm in the Army National Guard for North Dakota. I'm a brother, son, and uncle. My family's ruined this city, and that's why I intend to make it a better, safer place for them.
Why is this so funny to you?
I don't think it's funny. I just think,
Wait,
yeah, he's 20 years old and he's running
for
for
the mayor
mayor.
of Holly?
No, Fargo.
Of Fargo? That's an insane. Like I'm like,
I think
okay,
it's
I
that's
think he
great.
should. Somebody's
want
got to
him to
get in
win,
there and shake things up.
especially-
Fargo's going to shit, dude. Right now.
Patios are getting
Really?
stolen.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't
think
know
he
about
could
that.
clean up
And
the
I don't know
streets.
about that.
I think he could clean up the
Mike,
streets.
I don't-
You
is
won't
he?
have stolen
I don't know. I
Papios
don't live
anymore.
there.
You probably figure out where your Papio is. But I don't know. I just think it's just
Okay,
he's
I
20.
do
I bet he would.
just
I bet
thought it
he
was
would
funny.
clean it up.
Well, initially when it got sent to me, I thought it was a joke. I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Like 20-year-old.
CJ sent this in the group chat the other
You know
day.
he responded.
CJ sent this in the group chat
Honestly-
with a bunch of like laughing emojis.
Okay,
You guys know who that is?
Responded. Nobody responded. Except for I think Alex
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
like-
I think Alex goes, "What's your deal?" and CJ goes, "Oh, is it not funny?"
I walked
thought
in
it
the
was
house.
funny.
He showed me this video clip, and I just
Face
walked
watching it was
downstairs.
funny.
I just walked downstairs, didn't say a word
it
to
is
him.
interesting though. 'cause,
I'm not
like,
shitting on it. I just think it's funny.
I read the article and was like fully okay. We're laughing now. Like the dude's got my vote. Just
Yeah.
because I
I'd
feel
vote
bad.
for him too. I'd 100% vote. Not because I feel bad. I'd just vote
I feel
for him.
bad for laughing, but I like it. But I do. Gosh, I got a kick out of like he's just said he's like I'm down to do whatever it takes.
I like
If we need frontline
like
men,
that.
so it's like if we need more snow removal guys, I'll get my snowplow license and I'll go out there until 2 a.m.
Pretty
And then
soon, this guy's
some guy.
only removing snow.
No, yeah, I know. Then I
He's
thought
only
that.
removing snow, and he's like, "Holy shit! I should not have said that." It's the
I know.
snowiest winter in the last 50
I like the kid. I just initially thought it was funny because I thought it was like maybe a prank. Like imagine me being like, "Hey Ken, you should run for mayor," which we did one time. And I'm like, "Holy shit, this kid's taking it really far. He's even getting on the news and like taking it seriously." Like imagine, then he ends up winning. But I don't know. It's just
But
funny.
he's 19.
20,
That's crazy.
youngest mayor.
Yeah.
Is
Ken,
that-
you should run against him.
Ken would fucking.
I
lose. You
I
already
think we
know.
should sponsor a run for Khaleesi to be mayor. Move Khaleesi out of Cormorant. Get it.
I think they kicked Khaleesi out of Cormorant.
Yeah, you haven't
she's
heard
missing.
much.
Haven't heard much from her.
Classic.
I think
Went missing. No one happened to know her whereabouts.
It'd be great for you to be mayor, but honestly, Waffles is going to get my vote next election.
Damn it! You can't
sorry.
even support the homies.
Waffles is the fucking homie.
Oh yeah.
I got to backtrack on that mayor thing. I think it's funny because I thought it was maybe a prank at first, like the 20-year-old like running for mayor. I would honestly vote for him. I think he's got great sayings and like standpoint.
He's got all the funniest one-liners.
He's got a good standpoint. And I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. And you get someone young in there. They probably care more about the future than someone old. They got much more future to live.
So I take it there's no age limit on. Maybe
apparently
it goes city
not.
to city. Who knows?
Apparently
but
not.
like, you know how president, there's the 45-year-old age limit.
Well, he's running, and apparently they're taking him pretty seriously because they gave him his own news segment, dude. He got on
4
the
minutes.
news. He had a 4 minutes interview on the news.
Well,
I got
Commercial break to commercial break.
I am glad that he's getting publicity, but keep in mind, I got on the news once for building a snowboard roll-in with my friend.
Yeah, they didn't give you 4 minutes.
If it's a slow enough news day, they'll put damn near anything on
They
there.
had a full-on interview, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Some of the presidential candidates wouldn't even do a one-on-one interview live.
What's his name? Jake?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just
Jake
gotta say,
Coulter.
keep running because we're going to vote for you.
Yeah,
If I was a North Dakota resident, I would 100% vote for him. He actually
true.
went to my high school, too.
we might
Davey's
have
high
to,
school
yeah,
graduate.
we might have to hop in on his campaign run.
Well,
Like endorse him.
Endorse him?
CJ
I will.
endorses him.
I'll endorse him. I mean, can you endorse him? If not, I'll endorse him. I can't vote for him, but I do stand with Jake Coulter.
and we might even get you a Plymouth Prowler.
We need to get this kid
We
a
need
car.
fucking
Actually,
campaign car.
Dude, let's get him a car.
We got to make
What are
an
we
offer.
doing?
Holy
We
shit,
should
we
get
do
him a
it, Ken.
car.
We need to get him a good getup and like
A Chevy-
print some shirts and shit.
He needs an SSR. That's what he needs.
We need to make an offer on that fella at Wildflower. The one with the flames on it.
I already talked to him.
I've been seeing him
Way
driving
too
around.
much money.
He knows
Is
what
he trying to
knows
sell
what he's
it?
got.
Kick him in the
They're like
nuts.
$22,000 for that fucking thing.
Well,
He knows what
it's-
he's got.
It's a rare
He also
exotic.
drives the shit out of it. He
Does
drives
he?
it there every day. I see it all the time. I'll pop a picture up of it. It's sick.
Dude, what is actually, there's got to be a chemical imbalance in somebody's brain to buy that car.
No, but I mean,
Dude,
a manual convertible V8 truck. When you say those words,
With flames.
you're
At
like,
that.
when you say manual convertible V8 truck, you're like,
can you pop up a picture of this thing?
You cannot squint hard enough to
I
make it
got
look
it.
good.
Like, seriously, we need to get this guy on the podcast and interview him.
Dude, that's just having a really supportive wife. Like the fact that your wife will let you drive around in that thing, that's support. It's hard
I
enough for
agree.
Alondra to love a Corvette owner, but I mean,
Bro, yeah, you should buy one of those, Ken or Ryan.
with flames, bud. With flames, bud.
Holy
Yeah, I gotta just
crap.
find the exact one.
Dude, I gotta shake this guy's hand.
So should we buy this and give it to Jake Coulter for his mayoral
I'd give him a
campaign?
blank check.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
This is what we
need
wanted
it.
to buy Ken for his mayoral
Yeah, we
campaign.
did. We couldn't swing it because we deep down knew that Ken was probably gonna lose. But this one, we might have to bet the farm on Jake Coulter.
Is it a
Vote for
convertible?
Jake.
Is it? It's a convertible.
Hardtop, yeah.
It's a hard top.
Holy shit! Hardtop convertible.
You know what's funny is I put this up on my story kind of as a joke, and one of our buddies who's also in the cars that's like around our age, he was just like, yeah, I've been looking for one of these for a while. I was like he thought I was being serious that it's sick. I didn't really have the heart to be like, oh, I was just kind of joking, but so I just like, nice, yeah.
It is nice pinstripe.
They're pretty
and
expensive.
flames. Just something about Chevy in the, what is this, a 2008?
Early 2000s.
They just
04.
went full dummy with the front end.
Yeah, so
Like everything about this is hideous.
Everything.
The wheels.
Fuck is
it's,
that?
It's got
The
like
fenders,
the
a
headlights.
Malibu, an early 2000s Malibu kind of bumper grill setup.
It kind of reminds me of a Dodge Neon too.
The headlights look like
Yeah.
these are from a PT Cruiser. I don't
That's
know what
just-
the hell is going on.
It's like they looked at a PT Cruiser and were like, yes, that is the look we need to do.
I remember one of my dad's buddies got one of these the same time he got his Camaro. And honestly, when you go back to like that year, it was like the 2013 Camaro. It's not really
Revolutionary.
That cool. Yeah, it was revolutionary, but it's really not
Oh, no,
that
wait.
cool.
What
and
year
fast.
did it come out with the
The
Transformers?
modern muscle?
That was
I'd say it's
2010.
around- Yeah,
The
around that
2010 when
time.
they redid the Camaro, That was fucking sick.
Cool in the time. And so Buddy had one of those, and Randy had his Transformers Camaro. And we raced, and that thing was super fucking slow. We just spanked him.
Yeah, I think
Who
it's
would've
just.
thought?
Is it a 6-liter or 5.3? I think they're 6 liters, but they're automatics.
It has a V8, but I think it's a shitty V8.
It's the same thing that being a Silverado.
It's the 6-liter V8.
Yeah, so it's not like the Camaro
It's the same thing
V8.
we have in our Miata,
Talk
but
about
without the cam and a hot tube.
They offered the 5.3 or the 6-liter.
Yeah, talk about two people having to make two completely different life-altering decisions. You go Camaro or you go SSR. And what transpires after those decisions? And who thought that it was a good idea to buy
one
an
of them
SSR?
held their value a lot better. The
SSR.
Yeah.
How much did SSR's
Yeah.
MSRP for?
Started at 24,000, went up to 40.
Well, we.
So I mean, they
probably
really haven't depreciated that much because you look at an early 2010s Camaro and they're probably worth nothing.
What do we got to pay to buy an SSR for Jake Coulter?
Basically,
You're gonna have a
I'd
hard
say,
time
I'd
finding
say
one
we
under
go.
20 grand.
Let's go with whatever's cheaper, either the Prowler or the SSR.
The
Prowlers are expensive.
Oh, okay.
They're too rare. They were also a pretty whack car, but unique.
Oh yeah, we're
Prowler's
we're
sick.
only talking rare,
Pop up a
stupid
picture
cars.
of the Prowler, dude.
What is a Prowler's? Pontiac, right?
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Plymouth, same thing.
Even cooler.
Those were actually like kind of cool because they had the open wheels and all that.
You looking for one on Facebook Marketplace right now?
Oh, is that the one that had the external?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
There's
reminds
one
me-
in
Oh
Detroit.
my-
There's an SSR.
How much are those?
They're like 30.
A Prowler?
Yeah. It reminds me of something
That's
like.
what we'll do is we'll age him up a little bit by putting him in something only old people would like. He'll get those votes. He's already got the young.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
got a 2004 SSR in Detroit Lakes for just $26,000, but it only has 23,000 miles and it's in excellent mechanical condition.
okay, I got to put this up on the TV.
All right.
This guy is
How
smoking
much?
crack, asking this much for his SSR. just wait.
Oh my god!
What the?
That might be the ugliest $109,000 car you can buy.
How many miles are
literally?
You could get a Viper or you could get this SSR.
Doesn't even have a VIN number.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't-
No
says not
VIN
provided.
provided.
300 horsepower.
This
Probably
is
quite a bit back then.
atrocious.
109,000. What makes it so special? Was it like used in a movie or
900 miles on it.
did someone commit?
Like it doesn't say anything about why they're asking so much money for it.
What are some of the ugliest cars you guys think you can think of? Like if you it's weird because like it's almost ugly, but like
Dude,
it's
they're
so
actually-
ugly that it's funny, which then it's cool.
There actually is a really weird car. It's an Australian car called the Sandman, and I find it like it's in the ugly category.
Pop it up.
But like I kind of would be cool to get one day. I doubt I ever will.
You know what else is a really ugly car? Pontiac Aztec.
Aztec's the
But
style
at
of
the
ugly
same
car.
time, you could damn near make that thing cool. Like it's so ugly that it's almost cool. It kind of almost looks like Ben's Urus. Like not that your Urus is ugly, but it's almost the same thing.
I kind of
I've
think
been
that Breaking Bad made Aztecs kind of cool.
I've been mistaking the new Buicks for Ben's Urus quite a bit.
Like how often?
Both times I've seen one of the new Buicks, I've went, "Oh, is that a Urus?" and then realized it's not.
Sorry, CJ, but the other day when I pulled into the farm, I mistook Micah's Wrangler for your G-Wagon.
That's okay.
Like, oh, CJ's here.
Classic.
Oh, no, it's not.
That's the Sandman.
Well, that's fucking
It just
sick.
looks like a
Doesn't look
hearse.
so bad.
No, that's cool. What's wrong with that?
Throw the
I
bike in the
just-
back. It says Sandman big across the back. Dude, you got to get one of those, Mike.
Yeah, Mike,
Don't
how do you
think,
not
just
have one of
buy.
these
Yeah,
yet?
what are you? How have you? How do you not have that?
Buy.
Like it's old enough; it wouldn't be that hard to import.
Ken, help him out. Let's get one on the
Famous
list.
last
Have
words.
Spenny's brother find one in Australia,
That's
and then
he
we'll get it
sends me.
shipped.
He sends me videos of them.
Really?
Tell him to find a clean one.
He
So
goes,
it's just
Sandman,
straight
you need one of
Australian.
these."
It's
Yeah.
just straight Australian.
Yeah, but Australian
Holden.
and super old. Like that's like a 50-year-old car. So like I don't know. They're
How much, Ken?
What are they, 70s?
I believe so.
The Plymouth
Oh,
Prowler
Oh
was
my god!
Oof.
That's worth it, Mike.
280,000 kilometers.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's got-
V8 manual.
It's got 200,000 miles and it's
That's
100
That's
grand.
Australian dollar dues.
Yes,
I don't know
so
what
I'm
that
saying it
converts
has
to.
probably 200,000 miles.
Yeah.
And they're
Dollar
asking
dues.
95,000.
That's
Take a
insane.
screenshot of
Guys.
that, Ken.
So I typed in top 10 ugliest cars.
What do we got?
Number 1 is the Pontiac Aztec.
Really?
Which
Hey,
was not that
Hey,
much of a
I
surprise.
know
Just
what
figured
won't
out
be on
wasn't
that
actually
list.
ugly.
Is
Yeah,
the
I mean, it's so
2009
ugly, it's cool.
Silverado.
And
That's only
then
$61,000.
you got the PT Cruiser, which we had as Ken's campaign vehicle
Yeah.
at number 6.
Yep.
Beauty is
And then
subjective.
guess what number 9 is?
Toyota Prius.
SSR.
The Prowler.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Prowler.
Well, I think all of those cars actually should be on that list. What? Anything else?
Dude, how
Notable,
crazy is the Prowler? It does-
I mean,
it
the
has
Toyota
fenders.
Prius was voted number 5, which is a little surprising. Nissan Juke, number 2.
That's an ugly car. Pull up the Nissan Murano convertible.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Convertible.
tough.
That's the underrated ugly car, as in it's just underrated for how ugly it is.
Yeah, those are bad.
People forget about the Nissan Murano convertible.
Doug DeMuro did a video on this as like a meme.
That thing's pretty ugly right there.
To me, it
Maybe
looks.
that could be your next summer car.
I kind of
ride.
like it.
I thought these would be the one of the weirdest like cars just whip around.
It looks slightly bigger than just like a Volkswagen Bug.
yeah,
it has
no,
that
it's,
vibe.
it's
for
like
sure.
it's a SUV or crossover.
There's
Dude,
also
There's no such thing as an SUV convertible besides for that, though.
Cross.
You kind of
cabriolet.
got to respect that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
true.
seen
Like,
the
they're
Evoque
in a-
convertible.
Oh,
these ones actually don't look too bad,
You
but
should get that, Ken.
that's a Barbie.
Look at
car.
that black one.
That
it's
is
definitely a
Barbie
chick car.
Dude, you know
Check
what?
on the
I was going to
quality
say,
car
why
sales,
does it
how much
look
it
like
is.
it's like a
looks like-
little kid's car? It
looks
looks like
like-
it's a little kid's car. Does it not?
Yeah, it looks like a Power Wheels or even
How
like
much?
a Barbie.
33 grand.
It's basically free.
All right, we're looking at a
Okay.
Range Rover or a Land Rover.
Jake's
right now
definitely
for the
getting
listeners.
mayor of
Range
Fargo
Rover
with that.
Evoque convertibles. Damn, these like the sorting by lowest, still 30 grand is the lowest you're gonna go.
Pretty consistent at 30 grand.
Yeah, it's probably already depreciated. I think
Yeah,
you should
maybe they
definitely
hit the
get one.
bottom. Dude, that orange one.
The orange one's
Orange
sick.
does look cool.
Is it all-wheel drive?
I think they
Buy
are.
that for a
gotta
laundry, Ryan.
Wow.
Buy it
Just
for
imagine
me,
you,
dude.
you go, I got you a Range Rover, and then you pull that off.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's not that bad.
No,
it's still
it's
Four-wheel
sick.
drive.
Four-wheel drive.
it
You
could
could
work
put
for
the
the
top
winter.
down in the winter, which would be sick, actually.
Inline 4.
Not bad.
Honestly, dude, I might.
You should.
She was looking at Evoque. She was like, "That's a cool car. You should get one." And I was like,
Army green.
"Ooh."
You know what kind of falls into the category here is like, maybe we're beating a dead horse here, but like the BMW i8. What happened?
Those aren't ugly.
I don't think they are either, but they like came out. Everyone's like, holy shit, whoa,
They were
BMW
super
kinda, like,
futuristic.
dropped like a supercar. And then people like loved them. And then everyone's like, actually, nah, those suck.
They got pretty Cheeto real quick.
They
Yeah,
had
why?
the
Why?
looks of a supercar, but they put a 3-cylinder engine in it, which has just kind of defeated the whole purpose of it.
3 cylinders, huh?
Remember
Yeah,
that one
it's
I
kinda
sent that
piece.
was green?
Yeah, yeah.
With
I
the
mean,
green interior?
they're like stupid cheap in comparison to.
How much can you buy an i8 for? And what did they MSRP at?
I know they MSRP'd like over 100.
As far as BMWs go, I don't
32?
think it's that ugly.
So that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Is
Doors go up.
You're at butterfly doors or whatever at 36 grand. You're in a supercar.
I would say if you're looking to impress people that don't know, that
Yeah,
would probably
that would
be
be
your
the
best
one.
bang for your buck.
What's the horsepower
sure.
on this? If it has a 3-cylinder motor, how is that a supercar?
It's a hybrid.
How many HPs are we running, Kenny?
370.
360.
We
How
can't
is
call
that-
it a supercar.
That's what I was going to say. Is there a horsepower requirement
To
for
be-
supercar?
Yeah, that there should be.
For
'Cause
supercar,
I
I,
feel like
think it's over like 700 now.
There's so many different things that make them fast, though. It's like the computer,
weight's a big
it's the
thing.
weight,
Yeah.
the like just drivetrain. Like
Handling.
you could have a 500 horsepower car, and
In
that's-
my opinion, Miata is a supercar.
It's the supercar.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
if you want to be politically correct, everything's a supercar. Whatever wants to be.
You know what, CJ? That's a
I consider
smart
my
and
smart
safe.
car a supercar.
It was a super something car.
I
mean,
love
you look
that.
at
This thing is a real supercar.
Look at a brand new Toyota Camry. It's probably going to blow the doors off of a 1960s Ferrari, but it's not considered a supercar.
That'd be funny.
No,
as
that's a
fuck.
hot take right there.
Camry
Ken.
beats Ferrari. They click on the video and it's just this old ass Ferrari and then like a new Camry.
And then Ferrari sues you because you're not supposed to take the doors off.
What did you guys think about?
That was a good
They
one.
made like a Camry that now like competes against the
Dude.
WRX.
I'll just say, like, I think it's sick for a Camry. Everyone's like, what are they doing? Spoiler and wheels from the factory. What are they doing? I'm like, it's a sick Camry.
Yeah,
just
it's a
like,
sick
the one
Camry,
that's,
but it's just embarrassing that that's like a competitor to.
Is that the hatchback?
Yeah,
Yeah, the hatchback that's got a
Uh,
stick.
a Corolla GR.
yeah.
Is
sorry,
that what you're
is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, Corolla GR.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
It's a reliable car, medium horsepower, looks sporty.
How's it
it
any
fits a
different than a
market.
Civic?
I
I think
the
it's probably
Toyota
cooler than a WRX nowadays.
I think
WRX
the
are
hot
played
take.
out.
WRXs have
I don't
gotten
think
super
I don't
stale.
agree with that.
Anymore.
You
I
don't-
like the
you don't
old
agree?
school WRXs are cool. I'm starting to sound old, but
I
like
don't know, dude. It's
straight
more
up
rare.
after 2014, I think that the Subaru WRX went downhill.
Well, they don't even make the STI anymore.
Pretty lame.
I feel like the WRX is kind of just a stale product.
Oh, you're
There's
talking
nothing
about the
cool about it
hatchback.
anymore.
Seems like all the kids like trucks nowadays.
Like that's cool compared to
And
a,
that's not even
a
like
modern day WRX in my
bro,
opinion.
it's a
Like I would
fucking
rather have
Corolla.
that than WRX.
But a WRX is
It's
a fucking
Impreza.
Subaru.
I know.
Same.
I remember my dad was always really impressed. He goes, a Subaru, wow. And he's like, why do you guys like these Subarus? Now you guys pulled up in yours? And he was like, oh, I
Okay.
get it now. Like, these look cool. Fucking revving around the neighborhood.
Yeah, fucking slow as hell. It was fast at the time, dude.
That was the best, dude.
Anything's fast when you are upgrading from a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful, guy. I still got one.
Yeah, yours is sick,
Bro,
Mike.
where is yours?
Dude, it's yes.
What are you gonna have into
Still
it now?
getting built.
This
$250,000 Subaru.
Yeah.
Supercar, dude.
No, I'm
No,
kidding.
no.
Holy
No, I
shit.
was
Ken's
joking.
fit. Kidding. Your
It'll be
face
like
was
100.
priceless.
I mean,
though.
I wouldn't put it
100,
past.
no,
but
I put
100?
it around that. Yeah.
Yeah, 110. He bought it for 10K.
That is so
They're like,
crazy.
do you wanna dress the engine bay up now? And I'm like, yeah, because it's ugly. Like it's faded yellow paint. The engine bay matches nothing about the car because you open it up and you're like, this what do you do? Forget about everything under the engine bay here? So now we're doing a full like full engine paint, like delete all the AC lines, delete all the wires, everything. And then it's just hilarious because we're just on the cusp of starting the engine bay, and now it's like underway. And they're like, yeah, the interior's next. It's going to be sick.
Mike, do you think that you might be getting schwanked?
If they steal my car, yeah.
Do you think you're going to be able to drive this? Like, I feel like it's actually approaching the amount of dollars and getting so historically significant that you might actually have to not drive it.
That's what I'm scared about, man. That's what I lose sleep over.
Bro, how do you even
Like, you could
insure
just buy
this
another
thing?
$10,000 one and drive that
That's what
one.
I I'm like, then I'd get called crazy for that.
Yeah, then you
Yeah,
wouldn't be
for
driving the one
sure.
that you spent. Dude, when we went to go look at that thing and then you bought it that day, I would have never guessed that it would have
Yeah,
evolved to
seriously.
this. It was
To
just me
this
and Mike.
level,
We
yeah.
went because I've always
Seriously.
loved Subarus, and yeah. it's
Did you
crazy.
talk him into buying it, you think? Were you in?
I mean, I don't think
No,
I
he
needed
didn't
to talk him into it. He
He
was on it.
green-lighted it.
But
Bro,
yeah, I
when
went
you
with
bought it,
just
Mike,
to ride
it
with
was
and see.
It
Great
was
buy.
clean. Yeah.
It was a great buy.
Is this what you did after that? Maybe wasn't financially responsible, but it is going to be cool.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have a cool Subaru.
That's for sure. Like, it's going to be sick. And
Yeah,
What
it'd
you
be
should
nice.
do
They
is
are
just
making
start
them.
modifying it so it can be like a Lamborghini, and then maybe it'll be close to that same price
Put a
point.
body kit on it.
If there's anything I know about kit cars,
They go up in value.
no.
What do you think that he could sell his car for?
35 grand.
Yeah, I was gonna
if
say
he found the right buyer.
35.
Are you gonna be?
If you, it's gonna be on Facebook Marketplace for 6 months, but he'll
Yeah.
find someone.
No, I would do something. I'd probably entertain like cars and bids, and then I'd be like, go check out my Subaru.
Yeah.
How many horsepower? You're gonna be running few.
Well, we're shooting for 500 to the wheels. It's
pretty good. It's pretty
gonna
fast.
Scoot.
Good.
It's gonna scoot.
Once Mike gets his Subaru back, he should race Evan's Lamborghini.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
my Lamborghini runs,
Yeah. Or dude,
Well, it runs, but what'd you do to the transmission?
I
At?
should
didn't do
race.
anything.
If you can drive it,
Should race Ken's Tesla.
run it back.
That went real good last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, run it back. Dude, what a crazy series of unfortunate events that
Yeah.
like transpired after.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ev, what is the deal with?
oh, I mean, it ran great on Sunday, and I parked it in my driveway, and I went to drive it on Monday morning, and it's just bricked.
That's the weirdest
That's
thing.
what happened to my water truck too.
Yeah, I don't know. Some with the E-Shift, which apparently those cars are like the notorious weak point is the whole electronic system involving the transmission. They say the transmission itself is good. The motors are bulletproof. Like so many good things about it. But like the notorious weak point is the clutch and the E-gear, E-Shift system, which couple different things it could be. One of them being a sensor, which would be great. Replace that, and hopefully we're back on
Seems
the road.
like sensors
Seems
more
like a
likely.
sensor.
Like
If it
the
should
fact
win
that it
out.
went from running amazing, just like a top, and then you park it next morning.
But there's also an actuator, which would be not ideal, which is also what it's doing, where you just hit the paddles and it doesn't do anything.
Right.
Could be the sensor not letting it do anything, or it could be the actuator puked.
You were talking to me about this yesterday, and it sounds like if it is the actuator, it's almost more worth it just to spend a little more money on top of that and just manual swap it.
Yeah, so I got
That'd be sick.
So I got quoted at $20,000 to manual
not
swap
bad.
it. And when I looked into the actuator, it could be well north of $10,000 to do an actuator.
What?
Manual swap. Also, that's insane.
What?
I mean, making that
Shouldn't
thing
say
a
it.
gated
It's
manual
it's
does
the
double the
same-
value.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't double. Scott
come
told me
that way.
if I put 20 into it, it should bring at least 10
Okay.
extra out.
Then it actually is
Like
worth it
add
because of the 10 actuator.
spend 20, add 10 in value.
10 G's for the actuator, 20 for the manual, but add 10 in value.
But it's only adds value if I sell it, right? I mean,
But also think of the value added when you're like,
it's
so
gonna be
that would
nasty.
be insanely sick. But honestly, I love the paddles,
Yeah, they are nice.
and I love how it hit. It shifts so good. Like I don't know.
satisfying. Shit.
So I don't know.
Well, hopefully it's just a sensor.
So then you were stranded at home,
Mm-hmm.
and you decided, well,
Oh fuck.
there's nothing else to do. Might as well go to the casino.
Yeah, so I'm stuck at home, and I guess I'm kind of pissed. Not like pissed, but like pissed. I'm just like,
fucking Lamborghini won't start.
yeah. It
I want to go to
starts.
the casino.
Well, that's the thing. It's like 7 a.m. and it's stuck in between gears. I'm revving up freaking straight pipe Lambo in my neighborhood.
yeah.
I've got like a breezeway.
what is going on?
Is
with
he
this
still
guy?
drunk from last night?
So I'm like causing a scene, and then I've got Nikki, which maybe isn't the strongest person in the world, and I can't have her in the car
I
because
don't
I'm.
think anyone would say that your girlfriend Nikki is the strongest
Yeah,
person.
well, I
in the
got her
world.
trying to push this car uphill up my driveway.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm scared to put her in the car because
Drive
what
it
if she
through the
panics
house?
and drives it through my garage? Like, I don't know. So I'm like, oh, you're going to have to push. So I'm like 1 foot out the door like a skateboard, plus her pushing it, rocking it back and forth, trying to get it. Nothing works. She has to leave for work. Now I'm stuck at home with no vehicle. I talked to our guy. He's like, well, you can maybe try to disconnect the battery and do some things. So I'm spend a couple hours. It's hot out. Nothing works. I go sit down on the couch for like 4 minutes. I'm just festering. I'm like, I'm going to casino. So I take my girlfriend's son's bicycle.
He's 7,
He's 9.
9. He rode a 9-year-old's bike to the casino.
Well, and the
Imagine
was broken.
driving down the road, you
No,
see, is
no,
that
but
Evan
it's not
Chef?
a full-size
He's on a
bike.
kid's bike pedaling.
So, and then,
casino.
it is a 20-inch bike, but I didn't want to ride right down the highway because I didn't want to be seen doing any of this. So I'm like, well, there's a little trail and like some railroad tracks and whatever. I know this little trail. Well, it's very grown up. So I basically wasn't even riding the bike. I'm pushing the bike through waist-high brush, like just picker bushes, and I'm covered in
mess.
At
all this-
11 a.m.?
No, like 12 or 12:30 or something. But more of a story, I got to the casino, came out like $1,500 up.
Whoa.
And
There you go.
You
There
won
you
that
go.
much.
Might have just bought you a new actuator.
Or at least a piece of it.
yeah, so we'll see. I just hope it's the sensor. Plus, it is due for its oil change and its 30,000 miles service and everything. So yeah,
Might
I'm
as
pretty
well.
stoked. It's gonna be a nice trip to Scott.
Yeah. At least it's going to a good place.
The manual swap would be cool, but that's crazy.
I do like the paddles, though. Paddles are nice. Like, I used to be a big paddle or a big manual guy, but you
Dude.
drive in a Lamborghini with paddle shifts, it's better. Just
Dude, I
I've
do
never
love
driven
it
a
so
manual.
much.
They're pretty sought
That's
after.
why
So-
I think it's like for that car, I think it could go either way. I'm by no means saying the paddles are bad. They have gotten better since that Lamborghini, so I think that a manual in that would be very justified. But
The positive is like when I read forums and stuff, you just got people be like, and that's why I love my gated manual because it's like you eliminate
the
other
one
issues.
bad thing.
So like you're there, and then even if it doesn't add a ton of value, I could pretty much guarantee it will sell way. Like I think
Yeah,
it would sell
well.
quick. Even if you didn't get a ton more, I think it would sell like
Help the sale.
immediately. Being a gated manual.
Well, you could sell it and buy a Supra.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm like, it'd be pretty sick to park that Supra next to my Lambo.
Yeah, that'd be way
Next
better.
year.
That'd be way better.
I got a little bit of money, Mike, in me. I kind of like to add to the fleet rather than thin it, so we'll
Makes
see.
sense.
It just sounds good, too, when you say my Lambo. Like, it's just nothing cool.
Plus, I would think the
trying
Supra's
to get
cool,
like
and
that.
some people would, but in general, everyone thinks the Lambo's
Yeah.
cool. But most people would be like, oh, nice 95 Toyota. Or like, it doesn't hit the same.
Does not hit the same.
does not hit the same.
Yeah, when we were weighing it out, like, do we get him a Lambo or do we get him a Supra? We were like, it's not even in the same realm.
Yeah, Lambo hits so much harder.
It's so much harder.
Yep.
All right, well, got pretty caught up there.
You aren't going to be catching up for the next 15 years.
Yeah, right. Ken just 2 weeks behind for the rest of his life.
Ken,
And
so
you're getting close now. So
what was the deal again? Ken went to
I
Europe?
was in Europe for 8 weeks.
Was it? Yeah, I think
8
it's-
weeks.
I
He
think
came
it
back
was-
and he was never the same.
Yeah, you never
I
were.
He
I
was
think
never
it was the
same.
length that he was gone, not necessarily that he went to Europe. But I mean, it could have been a
What,
combination.
what
of
was the
both.
deal again between Jake and you? Jake got all pissed while you were in Europe.
I don't fucking know.
What do you do for 8 weeks?
I did study abroad.
Oh, I guess that makes a little more sense.
The last Mr. Beast video when they like 100 days in jail or whatever. I'm like, okay, 100 days. Like when you watch it on this video, it doesn't seem like that long, but I'm like, that's what scares me. Let's say that I did this challenge for 100 days. I feel like I'd come back, everything would change. All your friends would be different. Like they'd have all these inside jokes and like all these scenarios, and you'd be like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. And I'd just like move to Kansas and
Sometimes
start a
just
new
the
life.
less you care, the better, and you'll catch up eventually.
That's
Ken
when it
really
started for
did get
Ken.
married to that mentality
Yeah.
of like, all right, well, good
whatever.
thing I don't give a fuck.
That's still
Talk to somebody who cares.
That's still, to this day, in my opinion, the hardest quote of just about anybody. But someone's asking him something, and he just looks him in the eyes and goes, sorry, you're confusing me with somebody who gives a fuck. Coldest line, like, maybe ever.
Dude, he doesn't, actually. Dude, he doesn't.
Means it.
I respect you for that, Ken. You really don't.
Well, yeah,
You got
whatever.
ice in your veins. Whatever.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Are you guys going to that, whatever the fuck it's called? When is it? I don't
Never
know.
mind. And then I walked
Line of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
Ken
Hey.
asking us.
What was Ken talking about? That trip he was talking about? You never finished.
You never
Never.
got-
No,
we never got to the
I
bottom
did
of
finish it, but then you guys were laughing and didn't listen to me finish it. So.
What was it? A Vikings game in
No,
London?
it's SEMA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Ken, so you're going to Ireland for a Vikings game?
London.
Same thing, right?
2 different countries.
Oh, yeah. Leprechauns.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Big Ben. I went to France.
Someone has to call you Big Ben.
I went to France and saw the Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Pretty hyped up. Vegas has Eiffel Tower. It's more fun.
There's slot machines at the bottom of that
Yeah.
one.
We are due for Vegas. It feels like it's been ages.
Yes, and that was I asked the guys. I got a text yesterday for the Supercross, an invite to the after party of the Supercross in Vegas. And I'm busy, but you might not be, and you should take them up.
That'd
on
be
it.
lit.
Yeah, we might have to go.
Wait, it's
to
the
do that.
Supercross after party?
Yeah, Twin Six playing at
With
Omnia.
the riders and all them are going to be there too?
No, I don't
It's
know.
just after party for everyone, yeah. Omnia's always packed. That'd be lit.
Yeah.
I mean, they just
Good
got
thing
a
he's out
residency there. We've had Twin Sig on the podcast.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
They
that.
got a
That's-
residency in Vegas
crazy.
at Omnia. That's
That's
fucking
crazy.
sick,
That's so sick.
dude. Doesn't get any better than that.
So for
Yeah, that's
most
so sick.
CJs,
Proud of
I'd
those
say
guys.
like that is your goal because you don't have to tour. It's fun probably getting
They
to
still
and you
do.
get to
Like-
stay in Vegas.
They still tour like crazy.
They still tour. You like sleep in the same bed every night, but you're playing shows for different people.
Ken's booking
Big
hotels
shows.
right now.
Yeah, you guys gotta go.
I feel like we
you
gotta
guys
go.
gotta go.
You can probably not be busy, right?
Maybe I could swing my vape shop free trip in on that
There you go.
dates.
Why? Save that for another. Oh, you're right.
Well, as long as the
Yeah.
company's paying for it, then yeah, you're right.
No,
I'll
you're
say-
right.
I'll save my vape trip.
You're right.
Yeah, I was
Book
confused.
your
ticket,
myself.
Evan, then maybe we'll go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this one might be out of pocket. Depends on if we film.
Twist my arm. Let's go to Vegas, boys.
I'd
Yeah,
go
you guys
Vegas.
gotta run it.
It's been, what, 3-4 months since we've been there?
Upgrading from the rodeo to the Supercross.
Oh, no, I'm still going to the rodeo.
Dirt bike rodeo.
Yeehaw.
All right, boys.
All right,
All right,
we
back
got
to our
some general
project.
contracting to do.
Yeah, we
so
do. Yeah, I got a fence to build. So
I got one of those pencils that you. So it's like
yeah,
Yeah.
you look official.
Hey, that nail gun that we're borrowing has a pencil sharpener built into the holster.
Shut up.
It's crazy.
That's sick.
Doesn't work on that pencil. but-
seriously,
Alrighty.
we gotta go build.
Sounds good. See you guys next week.
Hey,
Subscribe
thanks
if
for
you haven't.
300,000 subscribers.
And you guys are running up the pods. We appreciate it so much.